Tough life being a goalkeeper, isn't it? Everton have just beaten Arsenal by a goal to nil, and yeah, what a shocker from Ben Leno. Um, Richarlison was going absolutely nowhere. He crosses it into the box. It wasn't even a shot, and Ben Leno somehow conceded. It was going straight into his arms, and he's done a. It was the United keeper that did it years ago. Was it Roy Carroll? I think it might have been him. It was either him or Mark Bosnich, I think. It was one of the two. And he's completely let it go through his legs. And yeah, just an absolute shocker. It wasn't even going in, so if he'd have left it, it'd have just gone out and the right back would have chased after it. The first half was very dull, to be honest. There were a couple of chances for Everton. Richarlison had a decent effort saved by Leno. Sigurdsson hit the bar from a free kick, but that was literally it in the first half. The second half, Arsenal were awarded a penalty. In my opinion, it was wrongly awarded, but VAR turned it round for the completely wrong reason. Well, hey, getting it right for the wrong reason. Or getting it wrong for the... No, getting it right for the wrong reason. Yeah. So they didn't overturn the fact that it wasn't a foul and Danny Ceballos dived and Richarlison didn't even touch him. They overturned it because Nicolas Pepe wasn't offside, but they gave it offside anyway. You know, getting it... it's laughable. Nicolas Pepe was perfectly in line. There was no part of his body that was over the line. But for some reason, just because his shoulder went right up to the line, so it didn't cross it, it went right up to it, they still gave it, which I think, unless some part of your body's over, surely it's onside. It's becoming a joke now. Being level is no longer a thing, which is ridiculous. I would rather go back to just human error. You know, you get the odd shocker from a linesman, but at least then we're not wasting 2 minutes. I say 2 minutes, it's usually 5, trying to work out whether it's still not over the line. Just human error, so much better. But you get the odd complaint of a linesman, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Or just get fitter linesmen. Don't get linesmen that are 10 metres behind. Yeah, that's what we need to do. The second half, I felt today that Arsenal, they've got some very good young players, but in attack they didn't start. They almost need one of their big name players like a Lacazette, who's in form at the moment. He's playing really well, to be up there with them. Like when they, like Bukayo Saka, he's a very good player. Same with Smith Rowe. But when they play Nketiah and those two and Pepe, it never seems to gel. Whereas when they play, say, Saka, Smith Rowe, Pepe and Lacazette or Aubameyang, it seems to work more. I don't know why it is, but it just does. Obviously, Aubameyang's got malaria at the moment. I'm not sure if he's still recovering from that. Hopefully he gets well soon. But yeah. And yeah, it just didn't work for Arsenal today. They didn't create enough. And when Martinelli came on at the end, he got a decent chance. Pickford managed to get down low and save it. He did really well to save it, to be fair to Pickford. And yeah, and also we need to talk about the protests from Arsenal. I think for Arsenal's, and this is a good thing. Arsenal and Chelsea have got a rivalry, and Arsenal have used this rivalry well. So they've seen what Chelsea did on Tuesday and thought, right, we need to do that. We need to do that and more. And that's positive rivalry, isn't it? Positive competition. Like, if we can keep this up, hopefully it can make. It's going to be harder to get an owner out of a club than it is to change an owner's decision on one thing. And let's be honest, it is a very drastic thing, the European Super League. But if we can get one of these owners out, that'll be a big victory. And the end goal has got to be the 50+1 thing, 51% ownership to the fans. Or 50, but I'm not even sure if it's ownership. It's just like the fans have the final say, basically. So, yeah, hopefully Liverpool can make some sort of impression tomorrow on John Henry before the Newcastle game. And I'm not sure when United play this weekend, but hopefully they can do the same. City and Spurs are at Wembley on Sunday, so you wouldn't expect anything for that because it's not the home stadium and it is a cup final as well. But yeah, hopefully we can keep this up and maybe it can do something, hopefully. But yeah, that's basically all I've got to talk about. Bernd Leno had an absolute shocker. Yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.